Hey guys, it is Saturday morning and we are on 1 Kings chapter 22 and it's all about Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat being a good king, a godly king, one that wanted to follow in his ways and be counseled by God, and he sought his guidance. But in this chapter, it shows that Jehoshaphat had a little bit of a mishap. He wanted to follow, or he wanted to make peace with men more so than he did with God. So for some reason, he allowed his son to marry in with Ahab's daughter. It doesn't show that in this chapter, but it does later on. And so we have this union, and so I'm guessing Jehoshaphat is wanting to keep peace with Israel, and now they're all family. And so when you have family, you want to keep the peace in the family. And so he goes to see Ahab, and Ahab say, "Hey, you want to go into battle with me and get this land that's supposed to be mine?" And Jehoshaphat saying, "Well, yeah, my people are your people. My horses are your horses. Let's go." And then he feels this conviction in his heart. He's like, "Oh, wait, we need to consult God first." And so Ahab's like, okay. So he brings all his false prophets out that tell him exactly what he wants to hear. And of course they're saying, "Yeah, go, this battle belongs to you, it's yours, go for it." But then Jehoshaphat sees through this facade, and he's like, "Isn't there any prophets of Yahweh here?" And Ahab's like, "Yeah, but I don't like him." But he brings him out, and of course this prophet speaks the truth. He speaks only what God tells him to, and he's like, "You know what? This battle is not going to be good. It's not going to end well for you." And even though he speaks the truth, Ahab's like, "Didn't I tell you? You wouldn't tell us anything good." And Jehoshaphat hears this truth. He knows that this is the word from God. However, he's influenced by Ahab so much that he still goes ahead and goes to battle with him. And not only does he go to battle with Ahab, but he agrees with Ahab's plan that Ahab's going to disguise himself so no one knows that he's a king. But Jehoshaphat's going to still wear his kingly attire. So this almost gets Jehoshaphat killed, all because he's influenced by King Ahab. What King Ahab has over him, I don't know, but he goes along with this whole plan. Later on in the chapter, we see that King Jehoshaphat becomes the wiser with these alliances when King Ahab's son tries to make an alliance with him, and he's like, "No, I'm not doing that." It's so easy to get influenced by other people. You know, at work, we become influenced by the people around us. It's so easy to pick up their ideas or their sayings or their emotions. It's easy even when we know that, maybe it's not a wicked person. Maybe it's a person that we know that's walking with God, and we're so quick to go and get their advice before we are seeking God's advice. You know, there was a time when I would ask my son when he was in school, especially when he first started going to public school, I'd ask him, "Hey, who are you hanging out with?" And he caught on pretty quick, and he knew the story, because it was a trick question, and he would answer, "I'm not hanging out with anybody. They're hanging out with me." The whole idea was, I'm not being influenced by them. I'm being the influencer, and I'm influencing them for the good instead of them influencing me for the bad. So just like that, we're not supposed to avoid going out in the world. It's not that we're supposed to avoid wicked people. We're supposed to be the light of the world. We're supposed to go and make a difference. But if we can't make a difference, if we can't avoid evil, then we need to be able to stand against it. And so I just want to leave this verse with you. Ephesians 6:10-13, it says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the full armor of God so that you will be able to stand firm against the schemes of the devil. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavens. Y'all, I hope y'all be able to stand strong today, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.